Okay guys, welcome to sort of part two of my Kaiwhekea video. Now this one I'm going to basically call it a first play. Now it's still not letting, aha. So it looks like you actually have to hold down triangle perhaps a little bit longer than what you would with other dinosaurs to get it to sleep. Maybe that was my problem a little bit earlier. But there you go, that's what the dinosaur looks like when it's sleeping, which is quite cute actually, and you'll be quite camouflaged if you can hide in some plants or something. But wow, this is really cool. This is a very much a new experience for me. Obviously I have played Sarco, so I've gone in lakes and rivers a lot, but I've never really gone in the ocean besides catching a few fish with my Thala, or the flying dinosaur, Thalassodrome or something it's called. But look at this, wow. This looks so cool. I can't wait for them to bring out more aquatic dinosaurs already. Wow, this is blowing my mind a little bit. Very cool. So this is going to be a whole new experience. So I guess all over the floor of the ocean are obviously going to be like your clams and snails, scallops, etc. Branches, perhaps. I guess there's probably bones down there as well, and there's probably carcasses. So, yeah, I think they're going to be turtle shells. What else will there be? There's not really much else in the aquatic questing that I can really think of. But let's go to the surface here. Wow, it's pretty far down there. Okay. All right. So good. So it's night time at the moment. Now yes, you can see with the well, I can't really see the sky better. Well, the night sky is really nice now. They put a little bit of work in the recent patch, made the sky a little bit nicer. Okay, so first we'll obviously, when you first come out of the tutorial cave, you really want to get some of these quests done. They're very important. They'll bump up your points. Or now I'm just going to accept this invite for the moment. Just excuse me for a moment while I message them. Just going to let them know that I'm making a video. Oh, actually, I think they didn't add us into the party anyway. Okay, so anyway, back to the matter at hand. So now, if you don't know where you are on the map, of course, you can just press triangle and the map will focus on you. Now, that's this. Currently, the home cave it wants us to go to is the one up there. We can also go to a waystone, which is just behind us. Now, I think what we might do is pop down to this waystone here, because it's very close, and then we'll actually pop down to this home cave. I'm sure we could use any home cave. And we might collect some clams on the way. So let's dive down and do this. So let's go right down to the bottom here. And we'll also see how long our oxygen's going to last for. Now, stamina seems really good. You can see I got right down to the bottom there. I didn't use my stamina really at all. So, this is going to... And it recharges fairly quickly too, by the look of it, which is great. Wow, it really is... it's stating the obvious, but it's so different down here, isn't it? It has a bit of this sort of Sarco feel, where you do feel like you're sort of in a different world to the other dinosaurs, but this is different again. This is crazy. Okay, so I sort of thought there'd be a lot more clams, etc. on the bottom. Of course, I'm not 100% used to looking at items under the water, so It does take a little while to get used to it. Okay, so we're gradually work our way to the... Wow, I love all these little trenches, and the detail they've done on this game is just absolutely crazy. Now, as you can see, our oxygen's about 3/4 of the way in now, so we've still got a fair bit. Now what does... okay. So let's just go for a sprint here and see how fast we can go. Okay, we're reasonably fast. So that's sprinting. And that's normal. Wow, this is going to be... Wow, this has drawn me in already. I'm quite excited about searching the oceans. And I think, yeah, this will be good. A good learning experience before the other aquatic dinosaurs come into it. As I said a bit earlier, there should be a sort of a... It's like a dolphin-esque dinosaur coming into it, I believe. Okay, so we've got another quest here. Let's actually just get some water. Some water. Some air. There you go. I'm still getting used to being a swimming dinosaur. We're going to come down to the waystone. We're just going to use that quickly. That's all you have to do, is use one and you get the points. Okay, so we need 5 turtle shells and 35 shellfish. So we know what the shellfish look like. Which are these ones here, of course, which are basically any of the scallops, clams, snails, etc. They all are classified as shellfish, so you don't have to look just for scallops, which is a mistake some people do make. So it looks like if we generally find some sort of timber, etc., there's a good chance there's some some shellfish there. But turtle shells, so I'm not sure if the turtle shells are going to be under the water or on the shore. Well, there's a lot of shells here. I'm presuming we're going to be collecting a lot of shellfish over the time of being under here. Okay, so we've got that part of it. Now we just need the 5 turtle shells. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to the home cave first, and we're going to see on the way if we can see any turtle shells. Now, I have seen, obviously I've had to collect turtle shells before and I have seen them, but they've always been on the shore, so imagining it's actually going to be quite tricky to spot a turtle shell underneath the water because it's going to be quite dark. So I'm wondering if the best place to find turtle shells is going to be on land. Yeah, now... Yeah, see, it does seem quite... It's surprising. It does seem quite slow for a fully aquatic... what you would imagine a fully aquatic dinosaur to be. So I haven't seen any turtle shells anywhere there, but they could be on land. It could be... Let's see how... Wow, he is painfully slow on land. Like, terribly so. Wow. Yeah, I'm wondering if we can... The easy way is just to scoot around the land here and see if we can see a turtle shell. They're usually right on the beach, so... Now, yeah, like it said in the tutorial, we can only rest when we're actually in water, which is quite frustrating. So there, that's sprint on land. As you can see, it's very slow. Wow, okay. I can't see any turtle shells there. Oh, well, oh, there's one. It's lit up by the sun now. So maybe that's something, the turtle shells are something you can only get on land, but if that's the case, I'm a little bit disappointed by that. I think, I really hope there's some under the water, but as you can see, they're not the easiest things to spot. Even on land, you know, they do have a reddish sort of hue to them, which is their giveaway, but... Wow. Now you really don't want to be on land at all. So hopefully once we go to our home cave, we'll sort of make a run along the coast and yeah, see if we can spot some... Now let's see if it's the same as the Sarco. If you go backwards, does it recharge your stamina? Maybe. Okay, so we'll just swim along here to the home cave and let's keep an eye out for turtle shells. Now I guess at the moment it doesn't hurt that you're sort of a little bit of a slow swimmer, but once they bring in sort of more marine creatures and you're more of a possibility of you being attacked and killed, they probably want to make you a little bit faster. Definitely no turtle shells that I can see so far. See, I thought there'd be somewhere like this where you... Can't even see any sort of... Oh, you're up here then. So as you go, oh, there you go. Okay, so maybe they are. They're oh, this is going to be painful. Every time the turtle shell quest comes up, it's going to be. Oh no, here we go again. Wow. Okay, so I hope that they change this a little bit. I mean, I know obviously you're an aquatic animal. They don't want you just tearing it up on the land. But, I mean, if you've ever seen a seal on land or anything, no, they're not this slow. They just aren't. Am I going to get lucky? Is there another one just over the edge here? No. Okay, back to the water for us. Very slowly. Oh no. Wow, it's quite a nice sunrise. Now, funnily enough, if we can probably see there on the other side, I think that's a turtle shell there. Oh my god, this is... I can see, well, this is the first thing putting me really off this dinosaur. I mean, no one wants to be doing this too often, so hopefully there won't be many quests popping up for flowers or mushrooms or sticks. Maybe there's branches under the water, which would be fine. But geez, that's torturous. Now is that a turtle? Yes, it is. So we could see that from quite far away. This shell. Now let's see if we can sleep here. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a different mechanic, the sleeping, seemingly, but as you can see, you sleep and your stamina comes back straight away. It's amazing. Wow, that's probably the quickest stamina regen I've seen in the game. Quite easily. It just comes back almost instantly. Now again, that could be a bit of a bug. We're going to have to look at getting some food soon as well. But we are at the home cave, so that's a big bonus. Now, funnily enough, I haven't really noticed any fish to eat. Shit. Okay, so here's the home cave, one of the underwater home caves. And then all you do is... Okay, this one's a little bit different. Usually there's a little panel here saying to do the cave introduction, but this... Oh, okay, it's up there. Makes sense. There you go, that's all you have to do. Now, of course, nowadays, we have to open our social menu, go down to quests, and collect our rewards to grow. Okay, so we've done all that. Now we have to go back. We have to get it back out there so that we don't lose this turtle shell collection. Okay, so back to back to the surface. Jeez. So we are now down here. So probably it's best for us to head. Now let's see if there's some fish. So obviously there's a lot of small fish here. But no fish or stingrays or anything to actually catch. Aha, here we go, guys. Okay, so we've got some decent sized fish over here. Now I'm just going to let my... Oh, that's a tuna. Now this is the first time I've seen one of these. I presume they're pretty fast, so just going to slowly come over to it. Now, how I didn't get it then, I'm not too sure. It's quite hard to tell where your head sort of is. Okay, well he looks way too fast for me to catch. Ah, okay. Nice. Let's go to the surface. Okay, we have a tuna. And let's eat it. Okay, so that actually, it wasn't easy to catch, but yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, so let's head over to the mainland here. Now that's pretty awesome. So we've also got a, well, it looks like the same as the normal trout, but it's obviously a saltwater sort of version. It's a lot slower. Oh. So you must need to... This is... See how the head doesn't really... Aha! There we go. Alright. So, there you go. There are turtle shells in the water. That's pretty cool. So let's see if we can... I just really want to see getting this catching mechanic right. Okay, so you sort of have to allow for not having a head, I think. Yeah. We're just going to carry this guy with us. Now, if you didn't know that, you can catch fish, etc., and then carry them with you, just like you can food. You know, a meat, etc., and eat them later. So anytime, yeah, you can always catch one and swim around with it. It's perfectly fine. Okay, so looks like that's a pretty good option for getting turtle shells, is just swimming around and finding one, but they usually are right next to the water. So let's keep an eye out here. And we'll see also if we can find a carcass. There's usually sharks washed up on the shore, and if I remember correctly, there was the one, unless they've changed it with the update, there was one around this area. I think I remember eating it with my thalassaur. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out here for a turtle shell. Usually they're reasonably obvious. We may even get lucky and... Ah, there's one there. Okay, so what we're going to do though, just keep an eye out here. We don't want to run into a dinosaur, obviously. We'll drop the trout there. Oh my god. So it probably is easiest looking for them in the water. And I mean, this is so dangerous coming up on land. I mean, any dinosaur is just going to be able to come and kill us, from the smallest to the largest, anything. I think, yeah, coming up on land is not a good idea. Just come over here, grab this, and we'll head back. Alright, there we go. So we got a nice 50 questing points there. Now, like, generally, not many dinosaurs are down on the coast because obviously the salt water's here.
people can't drink salt water. Oh my god, I just realised we are running out of water very quickly. Okay, so we obviously can't stay out of water for long either. Wow, look at that. I actually didn't even notice that. We're down to about a quarter now. So that's one thing to be very mindful of. Don't go on land for too long. So it's probably best to find those, definitely those turtle shells in the water. Wow. That's amazing. I mean, we only went, what was that? 10 meters on land, and we nearly didn't make it back. So, oh my god, that's terrifying. So let's eat the trout. Okay, so there you go. So now we can always go back to our quests and collect our reward. And you can see our little yellow bar there is going to be moving up and filling up. So we're going pretty good there. We're, you know, what would you say? We're a quarter of the way into our next... now there's a washed up shark. But we would have to be pretty desperate to have to go up there and eat, because I mean, let's see here. Let's just test out this water. Ah, now maybe because we ate the trout, that allows our water ability to stay full or something, because that's not going down at all. But yeah, that shark's just at that distance where you probably... Oh, it's going down now, okay. No, it goes down very quickly. So you've got a small amount of time where you don't lose any water, and then you really lose water. Wow. Alright, so let's head back into the water. Alright. So what I'm going to do now is head back to the home cave. Actually, we might get these clams along the way. Now, those are things that are on the shore as well, but I think it's always going to be the sensible thing to come and get them from the ocean. It seriously looks like you do not want to be going on land at all for any reason. So let's get these here. So that's pretty good actually. 35 clams isn't going to be impossible to find each time. And like I said, it looks like around these clumps of timber, a bit of a hot spots for collecting items. So going by that, there should be some sort of just over here. Yep. Yep. That's annoying. It's annoying when that happens. I'm going to use my precise button to move around a bit more. And we've got our 5 here. So there you go. There's another quest done. So let's head over to the home cave. And we're just going to have a quick look at our... There's another turtle shell. We're going to have a quick look at our abilities, and then we're going to log off, and I'm going to probably come back on when I've got the purple bar, which is basically when you log off. The longer you log off for, I think the more purple time you get, but... where is that? In here. So just before we go in, we'll collect that reward. Alright. Let's head into the home cave again. So I'll finish this in a moment. Okay, so now when you're in your home cave, you can change around your abilities and have a look at your abilities. So let's have a look here. So I've got, at the moment, I've got the head attack, which is a medium damage bite. It's the only attack we've got, actually. So senses, there's insufficient growth. I'm imagining one is going to be see further in water, which could be a really good bonus. Metabolism, we've got Fisher, which is what we're doing at the moment. We can just eat meat and fish, so it looks like we're just going to be pretty much eating fish. And then you've got eat fish, meat, carrion and bones, but fast food and water drain. That would seem pretty unnecessary for this dinosaur. Insufficient growth for hide and legs, but back limb. That's the Sarco icon. We have a barrel roll. Quickly dart forward in a roll, damaging things in your path, or lunge forward when in water. Now, the lunge forward when in water would be a good bonus when you're fishing, perhaps, or just trying to get away from other dinosaurs. Dart forward in a roll and damaging things in your path. Well, I guess if you're going to be fighting other dinosaurs, then that would be a good thing. Actually, I'm not 100% sure how many credits I have, but I think if I can get this, I'll unlock it. Ah, beautiful. Alright, so let's confirm that. So back limb, we are now using... Oh, that's the Meg icon. Lunge, back limb. Lunge forward when in water. So now, yeah. I can lunge forward when in water. How does that work? Oh, okay. So we've still got to make it one of our controller buttons. So it's going to be our right R2 button is going to allow us to lunge. Okay, so let's go have a look at that then. That's really... I don't know if we can do it in here. Oh, there we go. So it's quite a far lunge actually, but it's got quite a long cooldown. So that looked like about a 6-second cooldown. Let's try it again. Oh wow, 7-second cooldown. Okay, that's pretty cool though. That's quite a lunge. Uses a fair bit of stamina by the look of it. Let's do it one more time. So it uses. Gee, what would that be? Probably about 1/10 of your stamina or something like that. So that's pretty good. That's going to be quite handy for just moving around the map. So there you go, guys. There's the Kaiwhekea. We've done our creation tutorial and now a bit of a first play. I hope you've enjoyed that. I definitely want to play more of the Kaiwhekea. I think it's pretty cool to be under the oceans like that and explore these oceans, especially with future oceanic dinosaurs or waterborne dinosaurs, whatever you want to call it, are coming into the game. I think it's going to be quite handy to get to know the game quite well, and by the look of it, it's probably best to surface here and sit in the cave like this. So I'm going to leave it there. So yeah, keep an eye out in the future for more Kaiwhekea footage, and of course other dinosaurs that I'm using in Path of the Titans at the moment. I'm probably going to be going on my Sarco tonight and edge towards that adult Sarco that I've been wanting to do. We'll see how that goes, but thanks for watching and I'll catch you in another video. Bye for now.